Hi everyone. Welcome to Tea with Jude. My name's Jude. My pronouns are they, them, and today I'm here to talk about my January Sips Buy box. So for those who aren't familiar, Sips Buy curates, they're a subscription box and they curate a lot of different teas together, and you take this survey based on the flavors you like and you rate the ones you get, and then they send you 4 teas a month, and it's a great way to try out a lot of things without having to like search around yourself or spend a lot on shipping or whatever. So yeah, the first one I'm going to talk about is the Up Red Velvet. So it's red velvet cake, and it does taste like red velvet. And you get that hint of the frosting in it. It's not like it hits you over the head either, and it's not cloyingly sweet. Sometimes I've had a few red velvet things that they can be too sweet. And both the boys had their birthdays this month. Merrick turned 5 and Kai turned 13 in January. They had birthdays 3 days apart. And Kai had a red velvet cake, and I tried this tea like the next day or something, and it really was very reminiscent of that, but it's not. I think sometimes, so there's a couple of ways that flavored teas tend to come across. Like, you have some that it's tea with a hint of something, or it bashes you over the head with the flavor like, I am here and watch out. Sometimes I'm looking for that, but it can be, I think some people, when they're drinking these teas, especially if they're not regularly regular tea drinkers, they expect it to be exactly like eating the object. And I think for most of the time, you're not going to get that ever with a tea. There are times you're going to get really close, but it's not going to be quite the same. So, but this one was really good at being reminiscent of, and definitely the cakey flavor came through really well. And some of that frosting, I think more smell than anything, but also a little bit of the taste, which is kind of good because sometimes that cream cheese icing can be intense. So yeah, Pinky Up. I drank it all. So red velvet cake. This is a mate. It's yerba mate with matcha and almonds. So there's that one. And then this one is by a company called Bare Leaves. It's Fujian Oolong. I think that if I had to pick one tea to hold on to forever. Oolong would be like, if there were no other teas being made. You could have black tea, or you could have white tea, or you could have oolong, or whatever. I think oolong would probably be the one that I would hold on to. And this was straight, unflavored oolong. It says this oolong was grown in eastern Fujian province, China. It has a medium oxidation level and a toasty flavor. It was good. I enjoyed it. It is empty. I talked about zesty in my January empties video. It's an okay tea. There's something on the back end of this, like an aftertaste, kind of, that is a little weird for me. Might not be for everybody, but for me it is. I keep trying to figure out what it is that does that. This is orange Pico tea. It's flowery orange Pico black tea, natural tea extract, hibiscus, passion fruit flavor, orange peel, cornflower petals, natural orange flavor, and natural lemon. I think I'd drink it before I drink a coffee. And if you know that you're gonna be like these would be a perfect conference tea, I think. Like if you know you're gonna be out and about, and you're gonna want something to give you energy, this would probably be it. This next one was my favorite from my January box. Was this? Yeah, my January box. Sorry. Does anybody else use these? I love these click stick things. So you if you've never used these before, they're really great when you have bags, because you just take it. Let's see. So you take it, you fold this over, and then you slide it in like this, and you pull that down and it kind of clicks, and it's really secure. These ones I got off of Amazon, and they come in there's this size. I think there's one that's maybe this, if I'm thinking right. There's a few different sizes. Probably don't need the bigger sizes, but they're there. Anyway, I like these a lot better than most other solutions for tea bags. I mean, for, bags of tea. Anyway, I just got tea out for myself because I'm flapping it about. This is Tea Fiori. This is their white rose tea. It's got white, it's by Mudon, white tea and rose petals. I really like white tea. I know I just was talking about oolong, and I think I would pick oolong just because white tea is so easy to wash the flavor out or to have something go over it, right? That did not happen here at all. This was a really good, really, really good tea. So I'm gonna try to get this in here. You can see it's got nice big leaves. Let me see if I can pick out some of the little, let's see. There we go. So, when I was in junior high, one of my best friends was this girl named Lisa. And Lisa lived in a house where her mom lived upstairs, and Lisa had a room upstairs, if I remember right, but she also had a room downstairs. It was a really old house, and it was a really old house, and it was split, so you had to go outside to go from the up to the down. Anyway, we were teenagers, and yeah, so she would get these flowers, roses, and hang them up upside down to dry, like kind of around her room. And it smelled wonderful. And that is what that tea made me think of, both in taste and in smell. It tasted really fantastic. I would really like to get more of that. Yeah, it was great. It was definitely the best one out of the box. So those are all my teas for the Sips by Box for January. I was wondering, do people prefer to see the box like an kind of unboxing style where you haven't drank anything out of it, you open it up and you have the teas that way? Or do you prefer hearing about the teas after they've been tried? Or both? I kind of was thinking something I could do is like on the same video, you know, finish up the January one or the previous month, like this is what the prior month's stuff was, and how I felt about it or whatever, what the taste was like. And then say, and next month, you know, we've got these other teas, and talk about that. It kind of mixes up the months though, so I don't know. What do you prefer? Do you like hearing about the teas at the same time as the box, or just going through the box being like, this is this, this is this? Do you want like maybe just a review of a tea from there that I might really enjoy? I'm kind of trying to figure out what people like as far as that goes. Not really sure what I plan to do as far as that. But if you could let me know, like, you know, comment and let me know. I would really appreciate that. Do you get Zips by? How was your box this month? I know several people do. Yeah, it's one of the ones that I've had for a while. So I took a break, but I'm sorry, I'm back doing it. Anyway, so that is my January Sips by Box. Let me know how you feel about things down there, and if you could like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I will see you next time. Thank you so much.